Shingles. Or actually, you know what? A better name for it?
The virus from hell.
Stay tuned. Hey, welcome to Dingy TV. This is a brand new YouTube channel that's going to be about anything I want. This first episode, I'm telling you about the worst thing I've ever went through. I've had hernia operations, I've had shattered bones skiing, I've had this shoulder scoped out or replaced, and COVID twice. And I'm telling you right now, this shingles, or the virus from hell, actually my kids call it herpes. So my herpes was the worst thing I have ever been through. So seriously, if you're 50 out there and you had the chicken pox, go get this vaccine. And I'm not a big vaccine guy. Get it now. Go down to Walgreens or wherever, it's probably covered. But wow, I got this July 21st and I still have it. We're talking 4 months later. It still hurts. And actually, I have permanent nerve damage. I mean, if you really want to see how bad it is, look at these pictures. Look at that. Isn't that disgusting? I'm sorry to make you look at that. I should have given you a disclaimer of how disgusting that is. I still have discoloration on my sides, but yeah, look at that. Nasty. Let's start from the beginning. I was actually in Poland, over in Europe, and you know how Europe is, especially in Poland. Every day, even with my 80-year-old grandma in Poland, she's like, "Here you go!" Like clanging back, clang, clang, vodka, vodka, vodka. So one day I woke up and man, I had a pain in my side, and I thought, oh my God, I'm getting liver disease. I gotta quit drinking. Actually, you can ask my wife. She started laughing because I was like, one day I didn't want beer anymore, and she's like, "What is going on if you don't want beer?" I really thought I had some kind of liver problem. Then it started hurting more on my side, and then I thought, man, do I have kidney stones? What is going on? Really had no idea. As I'm on the plane back to America, I'm just sitting in the seat on the plane, and she's like, "Ah!" It was just killing me. So on the plane, I pull up my shirt and I look down, and there it was on my side, just a blossoming of red blisters. And I knew right then, I don't have to worry about my liver anymore. That was the good news. I can drink now. I had shingles. I knew it immediately. I was like, oh my God. Actually, I was happy because I thought, oh, just a little rash. But little did I know the hell that was coming. So I get back into America, and it was Friday. So I thought, I'll go see my doctor on Monday. By the way, red flag 1. If you have shingles, don't put it off. Go straight to the emergency room, your doctor, urgent care, and get on the medication. So that's the first thing. I waited till Monday, let this thing get a good grip on me. Shingles, let's talk about what it is, first of all. Well, even though it's herpes, which is disgusting, I got it when I was 9 as a kid. It is chicken pox. And I guess it sits dormant in your spinal cord for me, 40 years. I was like 10, 11, something like that when I had chicken pox the first time. And I will say this, when I got the chicken pox back then, it really was bad for me then too. You know, for those of you that are younger than 50, probably have never known anyone to have chicken pox or didn't have it yourself, but it's like breakouts all over your body or wherever. And I actually had one, this was so horrible, on my eyelid. So every time I would blink, the little thing would scrape on my eyeball. I remember being with my grandma, like in the bathtub, covered in that calamine lotion, and I just remember laying there in such agony every time I'd blink. I actually had to reach with my finger, grab that, and I ripped it off my eye. Sorry if you're eating. But that's how bad I had chicken pox. So if any of you had it bad, definitely take it serious when you hit 50, because I had it bad when I was 52. So anyway, back to the story. I go to my doctor on Monday, and yes, it had broken out on my side. So what happens is the virus, which is in your spine, will pick one of the nerve paths, and it will come alive on that nerve path. And it can actually be anywhere from your torso up to your face. And I did hear that if you get this on your face, it can actually make you go blind or brain damage and kill you. So if it's anywhere near your face, even take it more serious. But mine was the common kind, which is on your side. And that is where my blossoming was. So when I went to the doctor on that Monday, they gave me, and I'm horrible with the name of these drugs, is an antiviral called valacyclovir or something like that. That was the antiviral. And I really think that I started this too late. If I would have taken that sooner, it might have been better. And then they also put me on what's called gabapentin. Now, gabapentin is one of these drugs that it drives me crazy when doctors say this, but I'm like, oh, how does that help you? And the doctor goes, yeah, we don't know. We're not sure. Just somehow it helps deaden the nerve pain. But we don't know why. Nutty. So I started taking those 2 drugs, and it might have gotten a little better. So let me explain to you what shingles. It's not about the rash. The rash is nothing. Well, actually later it was. But in the beginning, it takes that nerve, and the devil, Satan, just takes that nerve and squeezes it like that. Pulse, let go. Pulse, let go. I was laying on my bedroom floor, could not almost walk at the height of this. So painful, and it's never ending, never ending. And the thing about nerve pain like that is painkillers really don't even do anything. I mean, maybe a little bit, but this is just pulsing, Satan, squeezing. So yeah, that was really bad. To be honest, for me, I don't think gabapentin did anything. So what did I do? What were some of the things that really helped me? Well, probably really the biggest one, even the same when I was like 10 or 11 when I got chicken pox, is calamine lotion. I'd put that on and I felt some relief. I only missed a couple days of work. I'm one of those guys where I don't like to miss work if I don't have to, at least for long periods of time. All my friends at home are laughing right now. Ha ha ha. So yeah, I only missed a couple days work, and in order to go to work, I had to go to some kind of extreme solutions, but they may help you. One of them is, because the thing about shingles too is even right now, this shirt's driving me crazy. Any type of clothing, anything that touches your skin is just, it's like, again, it's that pulsing of the nerve. It's horrible. So what I did to get through the day is I'd wake up in the morning and I would cake something on my torso, and then I would actually wrap myself in saran wrap, which I'll actually kind of show you what I'm talking about right here. So I would cake myself in saran wrap, and that way when I put clothes on, at least it wasn't touching the saran wrap. And I'd go to work, but by about noon, I couldn't take it anymore, and I'd have to rip that saran wrap off. And then the rest of the day, I would sit in my office without my shirt. I would sit there like naked from the top up, hoping no one was going to walk into my office. And the couple times that they did, I'd have to like pull my shirt down and sit there and go, I was trying to talk to somebody. So yeah, that was not fun. So I tried calamine lotion, and that probably was the best. But then you get nutty and you try different things. We tried colloidal silver, which is for the immune system, and you spray it on, and that may have helped. Another one that we did, this one warning, is we took apple cider vinegar. I saw this in another YouTube video, and kind of mixed it with water, and I would spray that on. And first I did a little bit because I heard it kind of helped kill the herpes. So I'd spray that on. Well, one day I'm a big tough guy, so I sprayed a ton. It's acid, so yeah. As I spray that on, I just all of a sudden it started to burn, and I'm like, ah! And it actually even hurt more than ever. So careful with that one. Then I tried from Walgreens, a soothing nerve foam. I'd mix that in with the calamine lotion, put it around my torso. helped a little bit. Another one I did was lidocaine. Lidocaine over the counter has a little bit of a numbing. I would do these cocktails. I would just smear on my torso and keep wrapping in saran wrap. And like I say, it kind of helped, kind of didn't. Here's one you don't want to do. And I'm sorry to this company, but Lakota Extra Strength Topical Pain Reliever. Yeah, no. It did the exact opposite. It is basically icy hot. So when I put this stuff on my rash, it did the opposite. I was screaming in pain. Don't use this stuff for shingles. Now, if you have sore muscles or achy arthritis, the stuff's probably amazing. But for shingles, do not do it. Do not do it. So yeah, nothing could touch my skin. I kept trying all these wraps. Nothing would help. I would say I got better about 1% a day. It has been 4 months and I can finally wear a shirt and at least not think about it, even though now it still hurts and it's still bugging me. And I actually haven't got the vaccine yet. I'm going to get it probably in a couple weeks. I wanted this to get over. But seriously, anyone out there that's 50, just go get this vaccine immediately. So, virus from hell, take it serious. And thanks for the first episode of Dingy TV. Who knows, next time it might be about sports. I have no idea. All right, we'll see you next time. I guess this is where I have to say, don't forget to hit like, subscribe. See you next time. I'm out.